also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana, as we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Burnstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Breaks free. Picks up the force, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Right near the 9 now, showing press coverage. And inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Griffin. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig in.
Who's in the clear? You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Dropping back. It's Davis. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. The Wolverines will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. That's caught. It's Bell. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll run it here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. And the Badgers keep the football on the move. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's O'Neal. Quick throw to his receiver. Tremendous protection. He was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Badgers! That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pick. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play was stale. And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the kick.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kickoff will be a return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Now they trap him for a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Oh, and he flat dropped it. He's going to bring it up 3rd down for this offense.
But here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw. It's O'Neal. Quick throw. Catch made on the outlet. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down in a big game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? The DB is backing off from the line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. What a catch! They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
Trying to convert with a sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's got it in the open. End zone ahead. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football game.
Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Now here he goes. The 20. At the 10 now. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. And that one's picked off. What a play. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 14. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
To the air, it's O'Neal. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
And the Badgers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Badgers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Badgers. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Wisconsin, 21.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Stewart. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up for the first down at the 41. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. He hands it to the back. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Jones. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Grab down the middle, it's Griffin. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Wisconsin. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
What a great example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football. This guy's got great speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to scramble. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Back to pass. It's O'Neal. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The Wolverines will have to kick this away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Play action here on first down. Let's take a deep shot here. And the fastball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's found some room at the 45.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. Gets some space around the 30. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Michigan. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curtain, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Bringing it out, it's Jones. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He's left with no option, just has to throw it away. Second and 10 here. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Picks up the first and still running. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. It takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they'll run it. Handed off to the running back. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Scanning the field. It's O'Neal. Catch made near the sideline, but did he get a foot down? No, it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You've got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Badgers. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker. He's still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a receiver wide open here. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Jones. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
First time now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, one big play has got this offense up and running. Looking to throw it on first down. It's another deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Badgers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Trying to find some room. It's Hansen. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And the Badgers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Badgers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense facing second and goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Looking for 6. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He gets loose. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to the left side, and it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's O'Neal. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Badgers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin, as they put 6 more on the board. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1-possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, but he left it in the end zone. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Working clock with the ground game. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this 1st down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Really good round here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. The pass rush closing in. He bought some time, now lets it go. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Back in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
That wins the score. Michigan, 56. Wisconsin, 44.
Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's O'Neal. Looking for a late, deep throw. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Makes the grab. It's Haynes. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's bringing it back. He steps out of bounds after the reception, and that will be the final play of the game. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.